just really wanted to make sure that the female character in it was as big of a boss as those guys, because they're really cool. So at every moment, and I'm not very cool, so I got to be cool for like a few months. But yeah, I just really wanted to take care of like how capable she was, and that she was just as strong as them, and she was able to fight all her own battles by herself and not be saved by them. And you know, and they were amazing. And like, little spoiler, like Dwayne lets me beat him up.
Oh my gosh, I'm so grateful that my first film was with Mr. Dwayne Johnson, and I was just so excited to hear that I got the part, and I'm just so happy for this opportunity.
Oh my God, beyond excited. It's such a great film. These guys did such an incredible job. David, the director, is just iconic for his movies. You know, he hits comedy, but he also understands female characters. The development that he did with every single female character in the film was absolutely incredible. Was very conscious of like being forward and contemporary and like resonate with female audiences, which really resonated with me. And you know, as a Latina, it was important to sort of show the world that there's various different types of Latinas. You know, that's not just the typical stereotype. And I think this franchise has done so well doing that. You know, you have women like Michelle Rodriguez, who's born in America but also Latina, but then you have Elsa Pataki, who's Spanish, and then you have someone like me, and then you have Gal Gadot, who started from here. And it's like women from all over the place, but consistently strong and badass, so I feel just honored to be one more of them.
You know what, this is one of the things that we were quite nervous about, because we want to be respectful to the Fast universe and everybody that is part of that. And I mean, I just came in as a small part in the early, you know, in the part 5 at the end, and then no, it was 6, then 7 and 8. So, you know, I'm very cautious about these types of films and what they can do and the messages that they can send. But, you know, I'm not the one who makes decisions, and I'm not the one who creates ideas. But, you know, I'd be silly to say no to this type of an offer. But, you know, we can never take our eye off what is the DNA of the, you know, the Fast universe. So we've been very cautious and trod very carefully to keep that as a special place. So, you know, here we are. It's just a couple of chaps that have been extracted out of the Fast world and sent on a little ride.
Well, people are expecting great action, and we delivered. We went out and got one of the best action directors in the world, arguably the best, in David Leitch, who obviously did like Deadpool, the last Deadpool, Atomic Blonde. So his action talent is incredible. So we wanted to make sure that we satisfied the action audiences, but also wanted to make sure that we satisfied the fans from a family standpoint, because that is an anchoring element of these Fast and Furious movies, is family. So it's deeply personal to me, because we showcased one of my cultures in the movie, my Samoan culture, and I went out and I was able to get my own blood cousin, and he plays my brother in the movie, so it's very, very special.
Static, if I'm honest. Like, honestly, David Leitch was the swing for me. Like, he's an amazing director, great vision, and I wanted to work with him. I also wanted to work with Jason and Dwayne, but this little package was like probably the best sort of dream job. Do you know what I mean? Like, incredible like attention to the action, and a little sense of humor as well.